I'm Vicki Boatman, founder of Social Cats Rule Online. This is our third video in our series of videos on QR codes. Today we're going to talk about in detail what to use QR codes for in your business. There are many creative ways to use QR codes in your business. It is really just up to you to get creative and come up with ways that will attract attention to your business. Now keep in mind that QR codes are still unique and people are intrigued by them and want to know what is behind the code. The key here is to think creatively. So let's get started. In our previous or second video in our three-part series on QR codes, we briefly discussed the common uses of QR codes that you may want to consider for using in your business. One of the overriding factors that we discussed is the possibilities with QR codes are endless. Some of the things we discussed were the idea of placing the QR code on business cards and flyers, using them to take viewers to one of your videos on YouTube, getting likes and followers to your Facebook fan page, building email subscriber lists, putting QR codes on promotions, discounts, and giveaways, and if you're a real estate agent, putting the QR code on your real estate signs, connecting it to a video. Also, organizing business gatherings using QR codes is a great way to get all of the information into one place. And using a QR code to create SMS text messages. And the other thing we talked about was the idea of being creative with your QR code strategy. In so doing, you will start getting your business noticed. And also to know how to incorporate QR codes into your overall marketing strategy. Today we're going to talk a bit more in detail to see how businesses can implement QR codes to drive customers to their businesses. As we said earlier, with QR codes, it is all about being creative. So let's see how various business owners can put this in motion. If you're a florist, consider putting your QR code on all your promotional collaterals and ads. Drive traffic via your QR code to your website pages where you have specials and coupons. And you may want to consider putting a sandwich board out in front of your shop because the QR code on it will take the viewer to a discount or a floral arrangement of the month on a page of your website. As a real estate agent, as we mentioned, add to your for sale signs a QR code that takes a person to a video so they can see the interior of the property. As a hairstylist, add a QR code to business cards in any promotional literature. And if you don't have a website, create a QR code for your Google Places page, as we discussed in our previous video on QR codes. If you're a restaurant owner, add it to your takeout menus. QR codes linked to a smartphone-enabled website, wow, they can give so much information to your customers or potential customers. They can get your contact information, reviews, and anybody looking for restaurants today is always reading reviews first. It can give them specials, your happy hour, social media profiles. Also, you can place an ad or you can put a QR code on your social media profiles that is linked to a smartphone-enabled website where you can literally display a visible coupon so that when your customer is in your restaurant, they can literally on their phone show the coupon to their server and voila, they have the discount. Reviews are huge on the internet today. And Google, with all their updates, is giving even more weight to reviews, especially when they are on a business's Google Place page. So why not send customers to directory sites where you have a listing, such as Foursquare, Yelp, and of course your Google Place page. Another way to get reviews is by making it easy for your customers. One way is to create an index card with a QR code on it to one of the above sites and encourage your customers to scan the code and leave a review. Once this code is created, just put it up at your register where people check out, and they can either do it right there or you could have it on a little flyer that they could take with that and do it on their own time. So now let's see how we get more reviews on our Google Places page. Okay, so where do we start? Well, first we go to our business's Google Places page. And if you don't have one, please consider creating one. You will be glad that you did. In fact, we're going to jump over right now over to the Social Cats Rule Online Google Places page to see how all of this works. Okay, so we're now on the Social Cats Rule Online Google Places page, and look what is right at the top of the page, right here in bright red, write a review. As we said earlier, Google is putting a lot of weight on reviews, and of course they've made this prominent on the Google Places page. In addition to the writing and leaving a review on the site, the Google Places page has so much other value for a business. It has a map. People can find out where you're located. They can get your website. They can get your address, your telephone number. Here's your website. You can search for other things nearby. You can find out, hours of operation, what your business is all about. Also, there's a place here for offers or coupons right here. You can list what your coupon is for the next 30 days. You can list all sorts of logos, pictures, whatever, as well as videos on this site. So it is a valuable tool for a business. And as I said earlier, I do encourage you to set up a Google Places page for your business if you don't have one. Well, now that we have our QR codes out there, how do you know that you're getting the results from the QR codes? Well, there are tracking tools, and we actually mentioned some of them already. Bitly was the tool that we used to shorten the long URL for the Google Places page. And when we used that shortener, it also has a tool there where it will start tracking each time the QR code is viewed by somebody, and it will keep track of that for you. Also, Google has a URL shortener which also will accomplish the same thing. And if you have Google Analytics on your website and people are directed to your website, it will absolutely do the same thing. So now there are a few things to keep in mind once you implement your QR code strategy. First of all, keep in mind that QR codes are new to many. So look at yourself as kind of like the source of instruction for your customers. And once you do that, you will be glad you did, because it's going to actually create some interesting conversation, because people won't know what they are, and it's a conversation piece. And also, when you're using QR codes, ensure that your QR code goes to a mobile-friendly site. Especially today when so many people spend so much time on their mobile phones, that when they reach a site that is not mobile friendly, they're kind of scanning all over the page trying to get to information, and that just does not work. People leave the site frustrated. The other thing to keep in mind is that it's very important to know how your QR codes fit into your overall marketing strategy. And keep in mind that QR codes is just one tactic or one tool in your overall marketing strategy. But implemented well, it can be very effective. And last thing, have some fun with QR codes. They are unique, and I know when I run into people and we start getting on the conversation of QR codes, and I can see the look on the face as well, okay, what is it and what do I do with it? It creates a whole new conversation and gets them really talking to you about your business. So have some fun with it. We want to thank you for watching our rather long video that hopefully has given you greater understanding of QR codes. There was a lot of information presented, so please feel free to contact us with any questions you may have. If you would like to get our other business videos, please go to our website at socialcatsruleonline.com/video-series, or if you have a smartphone with a QR code reader scanner on it, you can scan the QR code on the top right-hand corner of this page to be taken to the same sign-up page. Or call us or email us at info@socialcatsruleonline.com. And we look forward to connecting with you on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.